Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Wattpad Book Club. I'm your host Phoenix, and today I actually got like a brand new guest, fan on the channel, very active in the VisiPop videos for small little clippets. I ended up getting Lego on here.
Yes, hello. I'm Lego.
What an introduction. That is me, I am him.
I did not have a script.
No, these are unscripted. That makes it even more funny sometimes. Just like those like Sonic fan dubs, you know? I don't know if this is on the same level as those, but it's kind of like in the same realm.
Yeah, I have no idea really what's going on with Sonic stuff because I've only watched like 2 movies of it.
Nice. I've never played any Sonic games. I only know what's from the fan dubs, and I watch the movies. So I'm a bad Sonic fan.
I don't even know if I would be considered a Sonic fan.
Yeah, I mean, Shadow's cool. So was Tails. I love Amy and Rouge. Hey, I play Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games. That counts, right? I played a Sonic game.
Hey, yeah, boom! You play Sonic games now.
Oh my god, thank you. But anyway, to collaborate with us to like joining forces technically in like reading, we picked out a really good book of our special interests of VisiPop related content and whatnot. So Lego's favorite character is Vaggie, so I thought it would be really fitting if we read a Charlie x Vaggie fan fiction, and it looked really good. It looked really yummy.
Very yummy, dude.
Yeah, like I looked at it, I'm like, damn, this is a 4-course meal right here. Oh, so my fucking opera is being weird because it doesn't want to show it, so I have to like highlight it. But it says "Falling for You, Chaggy," and then there we go. I have to like highlight it. It's weird. I think my opera is crashing onto itself, or maybe it's just when Wattpad shows up. Who fucking knows?
Hey, as long as it gets the job done.
Exactly. Oh, fuck. I forgot everything I was about to say.
Just wing it.
Yeah, I also just want to point out that, like, I just got a new Squishmallow, and I think you commented, like, I agree with Elf. I think you should name the little thing, like, Raspberry, and whatnot, because it's very red, and then Sage comes in and just goes, name it Fat Fuck.
Oh, yeah.
I would, but I already have one named Fat Fuck.
Wait, you do?
Yeah. They all have names. We have one named Belle Delphine, Gold Roger, Lean, Pepto Bismol, Chonko. I'm not creative.
Yeah, hey, at least it's more creative than me. I just go by whatever the tag says.
Well, yeah, sometimes I can't pronounce the tags, though, and I'm like, fuck that.
You just get my botched job of whatever I think it's supposed to sound like.
Yeah. It's just funny when I like introduce them. I'm like, alright, so this one's name is Aqua, this one's is Lavender, this one's Fat Fuck, this one's Ginger. They're like, huh, go back, what was that name? Ginger?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's actually really funny. I should start doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, just make up your own names. Don't be going off of the Squishmallow label. That's so boring.
See, I'm not creative.
Yeah, exactly. Also, I gotta say, I love this cover art so much of this. I love how, like, it has, like, their normal silhouettes and then, like, their little shadows are like, what's deep in the inside, like the Exorcist and the fucking demon. That's so fucking cute. I love these two.
I know. I love it so much.
Oh my god, that reminds me. Did you see the fucking Has-Been U2's tweet out, like, lesbians with, like, Charlie and Vaggie, and then they had to fucking take back the tweet and just write lovers? Because they edited it and they're like, you're like, see what the original said, and it just said lesbians. Oh, it was so funny.
Oh,
wait, from the... what does that say? Fiddle? Fiddle. I don't know how to pronounce their author name.
It's a fiddle one.
Thank you. A complete story.
Either that or the F is short for fuck.
The little fuck one. Oh wait, the fuck little one. Am I dyslexic? Don't answer that. Anyway, a complete story. It follows, and I quote, Vaggie hates her job as an exorcist, always surrounded by jerks, and her rival keeps boasting about how she now has a, what is that? A seraphim girlfriend. Seraphim. Thank you. But what she never expected down the line was to team up with the Princess of Hell to stop the extermination and save the soon-to-be redeemed souls. Oh, sinners. Fuck. Charlie in a state of depression, as no one ever listens to her or takes her seriously. She is stuck working for Alistair after he took over what was originally the Happy Hotel, and all she wants to do is save her people, and she believes Vaggie can help her. The stakes are high, and Vaggie is willing to put everything on the line, but she has to keep that a secret so she doesn't push away Charlie, who has developed feelings for along the way. Shut up. Well, she finally meets the love of her life, like everyone around her has. I love how you kept laughing at me.
Sorry.
I was trying my best.
I'm sorry, it just was too funny.
You know I suck at reading. Leave me alone.
Don't worry. It's gonna get worse with me.
Oh, good. Alright, well okay, thank God. I had to make sure his finger wasn't being replaced with, like, nublet. Alright. Don't worry about it.
Wait, huh?
Yeah, fingers. Like, we call them little nublets. So we always replace finger with nublet. It's mainly a Sage thing. I don't do it with it.
I remember Nublet from from the first Vox episode.
Yeah. You wanna know where it came from?
Where?
Okay, so before we record, I was fucking around with Sage because he hates the fucking SNG4 plushies that I have. So I grabbed one and, like, made it wave at them, and they went, no, put those nublets away. Waving your little nublets at me, and it just stuck.
Oh, that's amazing.
There you guys go. A little bit of Phoenix and Sage lore.
Because I was like, wait, that couldn't be where it comes from.
Yeah, we just need a character nublet, and it's just a running joke. No. Just because they fucking hate the plushies I have. Which is normal, it's fine, it's whatever.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, oh my god, this girl's life sucks. It sure does, buddy. Alright. As tradition on here, we usually flip a coin to see who goes first. Do you want to be heads or tails to go first?
I'll be heads.
Alright. It's tails. Fuck, I have to read.
I actually like that, thank you.
Now you have to read ahead and shit. Alright. You're, like, mentally preparing while I'm just, like, jumping into, like, the deep end.
Yeah. Sounds like me.
Yep. Alright, I'm so fucking ready for this. Charlie's POV. Even though I'm the Princess of Hell and everything should go good for me, my life really does suck. And it has always felt like I've been missing something. From a young age, I was forced to watch as the extermination wiped out my people. The sight of seeing thousands of sinners die once a year really upset me. I'd always tried to beg my mom or dad to do something about it, but mom was rarely home and dad was too busy with his work to spend any time with me at all. As I got older, I grew more confident and decided to do something about it myself. I made a building with my very own hands and preached about a hotel where sinners can be redeemed. Much like when I was younger, I was shut down by everyone around me, everyone I trusted. Sure, I did have a happy life living here with my friend Angel Dust, who was probably only there for a place to live, but I enjoyed his company. But then everything changed when the famous radio demon Alistair came knocking on my door. He had promised that he would help get more people to come into my hotel, but he would have full control of everything that happened in it. So with my mind only focused on the popularity and not so much the control, I shook his hand, and I have regretted it ever since. I want to know, like, was this written during the pilot, or, like...
I think it said 2024.
Damn. This is...
So, maybe they made up their own lore.
Dude, they binged all 8 episodes. They're like, dude, I'm gonna cook so hard right now. And this is honestly cooking.
I mean, yeah, I'm liking this so far.
Dude, the stove is on and they're cooking. Despite the fact that I found the idea and was supposed to be in charge, all that went to Alistair. He changed the whole concept of what it was supposed to be for, and now I was working for the tyrant when I thought it would be the other way around. Every day, I'm stuck in my office writing down ideas while he is presenting my hotel in the wrong way. Sure, I made few new friends with the bartender Huss and cleaner Nifty, but it just isn't nice when your idea was stolen and plagiarized in the wrong way. I was no longer the happy, bubbly princess of hell anymore. I had fallen into the deep pit that is depression. I had hoped I would meet a special person who would fill the void in my heart and free me, but I'm already 6 feet under and practically digging my own grave. But none of that mattered to me at the moment, because the extermination would happen once again tomorrow. Sadly, it had come quicker since I did try and talk to Adam about stopping it, but instead he pushed the date further. But I'm not just a worker for Alistair. I'm forced to be a protector of my people since my parents have both gone missing. It's my job to keep them safe, so I have to put all my depression aside and do what I have to do. But I had not expected at all what was going to happen next. Let me just put this depression aside. I gotta go do shit. Sorry, I just love that line. I'm like, I need to focus on work. I can't be depressed right now. I need to focus.
I want her to have a duck now, so she can throw at it.
Yeah.
Take that, depression! I'm throwing you to the side!
Get out of here! Like, depression walks in, she's just like, get out!
Get out of here! I don't need you here right now!
You're not like this! This isn't you! Alright, go ahead, brother.
Okay. Vaggie's POV. Even though I have one of the most important jobs in heaven, I still hate it here. Sure, I've made friends through it, but the job is just so tiring. I hated when the extermination comes around because over time, I have started to feel more sorry for the sinners down in hell, and especially the younger ones. Last time, I was able to spare a few, but I ended up getting caught by Lou. She let me off because we used to be girlfriends and are now best friends, but she said she wouldn't leave me off so easily next time. But honestly, I don't really like Lud anymore. She's so obsessive over Adam like a teacher's pet. She talks so negatively about hell, and even though she's such a rude person, she recently started dating a seraphim named Emily.
Ooh, that's crazy. What the fuck?
Didn't expect that.
I'm sorry. I got like really distracted. I like... Sorry, I got a YouTube's ad for Hasbin. I was like, what the fuck?
They had more words?
Yeah, and I'm like, fuck, dude, I can't do it.
I can't really tell what I'm feeling is jealousy or envy, because as well as I think Emily's cute, there is someone else I would much rather have as a girlfriend.
Aww.
When I was caught chatting with the other exorcists and a question was brought up about who you would want to date, my mind immediately went to Charlie Morningstar. Sure, she's the princess of hell, but just has the most beautiful eyes and wears the most elegant scarlet red tuxedo. She also seems so protective of her people, so maybe if Lou didn't leave me down in hell, she would be protective of me? I don't know. It's probably just a fantasy that'll never happen. But anyway, because Adam doesn't really speak to me as much as he favors Lou, it was only yesterday when I was drinking coffee alone that he informed me the extermination would be taking place tomorrow. What? It's only been a few years since the last one, I protested. And that's the issue with that, he argued. Anyways, it's the princess's fault we're doing this quicker than normal. Charlie? What did she do? I questioned. Tried to persuade me to stop the exterminations and let the sinners redeem themselves, Adam explained. He walked off, and I just didn't know how to feel. What Charlie was preaching didn't seem wrong. It actually sounded smart. Not that I'm surprised, since she is a princess. All I knew was that tomorrow was not going to be a great day for me. But I have a feeling that one day her dreams will come true, and so will mine.
Beautiful. I can't wait to see Vaggie get fucking shanked down in hell after.
Oh god. Depression's about to hit her.
Oh my god, the deal. Oh my god. Are they about to become girlfriends? Ow. I hope so. Please, 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 please.
Or are they about to be abusive?
What'd you say?
They're about to be abusive lesbians.
Oh my god. Can we do Toxic Fury? Oh my god, the deal. Do you think... Oh my god, please. Please, Vaggie.
Please.
Vaggie's POV. The next day, I was peacefully in deep sleep until I got my door kicked down by Adam. He told me to get ready for the extermination and then walked out, leaving my door laying on the floor. I was so tired because I had stayed up all night thinking of Charlie, and I was even more stubborn after that. So after getting up, I downed my mug of coffee and got dressed. When I left my room, I flew over to the gates of heaven. Sure, I was the last exorcist to get there, but that didn't bother me. After having a speech from Adam, he ordered us to fly down to hell, and that's what we did. I was so exhausted, but I couldn't let that stop me from doing my job. Once I got down, I saw how the other exorcists had killed lots of sinners already, and knew immediately I needed to catch up. So I flew into a sketchy alleyway, stabbing sinners as I flew along. But as I got to a dead end, I looked to see a little boy quivering at the sight of me. I didn't want to hurt him, but he couldn't tell by the angry look on my mask. Sorry, I had to scroll. Scrolling is hard. Suddenly, I heard footsteps behind me moving at a quick pace. Before I turned around, the thing quickly ran past me and stood in front of the boy, defending him. I took off my mask and realized that thing was Charlie Morningstar. I love it. That thing! that creature!
That monster!
Yeah. But suddenly, the creature. Although she looked different, her hair wasn't in a... What does that say? A pint? A paint?
I've never heard of that word. Well, I'm gonna Google that.
I have never heard this word either. You learn something new every day. This is an educational channel.
Yeah, this is education now.
Yeah, now I can label it from entertainment to education. And it was indeed flying behind her victoriously. Her horns were now visible, and she was wearing a scarlet red dress. She looked so beautiful, and yet I was so anxious for her. Get away from him, Charlie ordered. Don't worry, I'm not going to harm... I was about to say, but then she cut in. And how exactly do I know that? She asked. She was death staring at me, so I decided to put my angelic spear on the floor and then put my hands up in the air. I'm not like the other exorcists. I'm not like this. I'm not like other exorcists. I have mercy. I explained, I hate my job so much, and I wish I could quit.
Same.
Me too. If someone could just hand me like a shit ton of money so I can live my lifestyle and not have to go to work anymore, that would be great. Please like, comment, and subscribe so I can have that fantasy. The Princess of Hell sighed. I wish I could quit my job too. But you're a princess and you run a hotel. I thought you would have the best life. I argued. I don't get taken very seriously. My boss turned the hotel into the worst place in hell. Of course I hate it. Charlie explained. Also, I just wish I could stop the extermination instead. Same, I muttered. The Princess of Hell let the boy run along and then stared at me with confusion. Really? She questioned. Yeah, I feel so guilty about killing hundreds of sinners every year, and I wish maybe I could stop it, I explained. Oh shit, what do you mean we? I totally said in the last sentence. The blonde-haired demon asked, using air quotes. Well, I really admire you and thought maybe we could team up, I said. And how exactly? She replied. Well, we could make a deal where I would try and convince my fellow exorcists to stop trying to kill you all, and you could try to convince your people to redeem themselves, I explained. Whoa, whoa, whoa! She exclaimed. I've made enough deals with sketchy people. What's the twist? No twist. I'm telling the honest and genuine truth, I answered. She still looked hesitant and sighed and gave in. All right, she said and held out her hand to me. I did the same. We shook on our promise. Her hands felt so soft, but right now isn't the time to be thinking like that. Gotta push those harlot ideas away.
Try so hard to.
Yeah, I gotta stop thinking gay for a second and focus on the mission.
She put her depression aside, so you put your lesbian thoughts aside.
Yeah, that's a I did the same, and we then shook. Oh wait, I already said that. Fuck. Anyway, I'm gonna head up now, and we can try and plan stuff tomorrow, I said. But how are you going to get back here? Charlie asked. I'll find a way, I answered, preparing my wings. We both waved goodbye and then flew off into the sky without the other exorcist. I snuck back up to heaven and then flew to my bedroom, landing on my bed. Damn, you should have said, fuck this. I already killed enough people. I killed like 5.
I did a good long day of work.
Yeah. It wasn't until then that I realized something bad. If I look too suspicious, then maybe when the Exorcist or even Adam might find out I'm working with the Princess of Hell and banish me down there. But, oh well. I guess at least I'll get to spend more time with Charlie. That's a crazy way of thinking about that.
I wish I could have her enthusiasm.
Yeah. That's like me being excited, like, man, I hope if I get caught doing this, they might fire me from my job, but then I get to spend more time with Cameron. Win-win.
Yeah. The issue is now you have to figure out what to do for money.
Damn. Subscribe and like and comment.
Maybe I'll be able to read books for a living.
Yay!
Yippee, yippee. Because you won't be able to afford merch anymore.
You're right. Time to get Crammond's credit card information.
Vaggie's POV. The next day, I was daydreaming of Charlie. She just looked so much more beautiful in person, and I desperately wanted to see her again. But wait, I would be. Anyway, even though I was buzzing with excitement, I tried to keep a low profile and act tired and stubborn like I always do, so I wouldn't be seen as suspicious. But, I mean, I didn't have to do that anymore once Luke started talking about Emily for the 100th time. She really likes to repeat herself, and I would much rather be a fallen angel than have to keep on listening to her. Luckily, later on, when it was nighttime and everyone was asleep, I made my escape. I slightly creaked open my door that I desperately needed oil, and then I flew swiftly through the sky. I don't know why I struggled that.
Are you okay? Do you need to lay down? How many fingers am I holding up?
5?
Actually, I was holding up 3.
Dang it. Maybe I do need to lay down.
Yeah. I can't even ask you that. You can't even see me. I'm just holding it up to the monitor. Like, how many fingers do I have? Sense it through the monitor. Go.
I'm not boxed.
Yeah. Damn. Call me out like that. I see.
Once I was by the gates, I then dropped down through the clouds and then landed safely in hell. I decided to have a look around first, since normally I never got the chance to look around. But after that, I walked up to the hotel. I knocked on the door, and luckily, soon enough, she answered very quickly. I just wanted to stare into her eyes forever. But I realized how cold it was inside, so I decided to go in anyway. Would it be cold or hot there?
Huh?
I don't know. Would it be cold or hot in hell?
I think it would be hot.
Maybe it depends on the ring.
Yeah.
It seemed that... Sorry?
So I was like, you might be onto something. The way that Hazbin Hotel is written and whatnot, like how the characters like move around, I feel like it's just the same as living on Earth, except they have demon forms and shit, and there's like people dying on the streets every fucking day. That's the way I imagine it.
I mean, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It seemed that all of her guests were asleep, so it meant that we weren't going to have to seek around the place like I thought we would. She let me sit down on her couch and then brought over her blank whiteboard. So, what should we do to stop the extermination? Charlie asked, looking hopefully at me. Well, my head went blank when I looked at her face. The only real way to stop it is to stop Adam. And as we know, trying to convince him will just make it worse. Couldn't we just simple turn off his alarm clock on the day? Same with the Exorcist, the blonde-haired demon asked. It's not as simple as that. We were all brought up to be very alert, even if we did happen to forget to turn on our alarm clock, or at least they were, I explained. How about you try to convince the sinners to redeem themselves? This hotel is literally for that reason. But for some reason, the meaning was changed. I only have one guest who actually wants to try and be better, and everyone is just dragging him. It isn't that simple because no one ever listens to me. Charlie mumbled, sliding down the wall and curling up into a ball. I was so shocked that this was the case, but I decided not to think about it now and help her. Well, I would listen to you, and I want to make your dreams come true, too, I said, leaning down beside her. And the only real way to do that is to make you more well-known and respected. But how? Charlie asked, looking both puzzled and upset. Well, I don't really know how the system works around here, but we can try lots of things. We can try getting you on the news, billboards, advertising, I suggested. I guess so. Also, thank you, the principal said. I never really expected that the one person who would help me would be an angel. And I didn't think you would want to come to my help either, I replied, smiling. We both hugged, and then after that I flew back up undetected. With that, I did try to go to sleep, but once I spent the whole night daydreaming instead.
Man, they should, like, kiss already.
I know. I'm just waiting for that.
Be gay. Do it. I'm going to think that, like, when they were referring to, like, there's only one person that's actually trying, I think it's Angel Dust.
Yeah, because I haven't heard a single thing about Pinchas.
Yeah. No, he'll come later. He'll come later. We need to get the lesbians together before they work in the hotel.
Yes.
Charlie's POV. The next day I woke up early because I was so excited that Vaggie would be coming over again so we can continue planning. When the fuck Alistair... Oh wait, I read ahead. I was like, when's Alistair gonna pop up in this bitch? Even though she is an angel, I really trust her. She just seems so genuine and nice, and I can't believe today will be the day I introduce her to all my coworkers. Is that really a good idea, Charlie? I put on my suit and then exited my bedroom before frantically banging on the doors of my friends' bedrooms. Why are you waking us up so early? Angel Dust asked, looking like he barely got any sleep. We have a special guest visiting today, and I would like to introduce you all... Yeah, to it. Yeah, whatever. I responded. What kind of special guest? Alistair questioned. A sweet and kind one, I replied, and then mumbled under my breath, unlike you. Asshole. We'll see about that, Alistair muttered and then marched off. Suddenly, we all saw a beam of light from the top window. We were all curious about what it was, so we raced down the stairs and arrived at the door to find Vaggie landing. Not Charlie. Nifty hid behind Angel's legs with fear, and Serpentous is here.
Oh.
Yippee!
Yay, now we have a question answered.
Yay, he's here! He's the snake eye!
Yay!
And Serpentous cuddled up to his egg boys with it in his tail, all prepared for the worst. Everyone, meet Vaggie, I introduced, presenting her to them. Hi, Vaggie said nervously with an awkward wave. Suddenly, Huss smashed a wine bottle against the wall and pointed it towards her chest. Get out of here! Get out! He yelled.
Get out of here!
Don't come back! I slid in front of the angel to defend her. Don't worry, guys, she's a nice angel, I said. And how do we know that for sure? Angel Dust asked. I'm completely harmless, trust me, Vaggie replied, putting her hands in the air to show that she didn't have a weapon on her. Alright then, welcome to the Has-Been Hotel, Angel Dust said, welcoming her in. As we walked in, I found my hand making... I found my hand making her way to hers, and our fingers interlocked as she began to look around. Damn, you guys haven't even, like... You guys know each other for 3 days? I guess lesbians tend to move faster. I don't know.
Oh no, I'm not a lesbian.
Me either. I'm nothing. Yeah, when they began to look around. This place looks great, she explained. Much better than heaven. Well, that's a lie, Nifty argued. I'm honestly not kidding. Heaven honestly isn't as good as you think, Vaggie replied. Suddenly, Alistair appeared before us. Vaggie looked at me with concern. All I could do was give a fake smile. And now, who do we have here? Alistair asked, leading in to examine the angel more. This is Vaggie, our special guest who's gonna help us stop the extermination. I responded. Wait, what? Huss explained. After that, Vaggie pulled me aside. Charlie, isn't that horrible boss you were talking about? Vaggie asked in a whisper, and then again, Alistair hears everything. Now, Charlie, don't go bad-mouthing me to your new friends, the radio demon scolded. Sorry, I apologize. I'm not doing all that. So why is this angel here? Serpentous asked. Vaggie's here to help us with the exterminations, I explained. But she also needs our help too. How so? Angel Dust asked. Well, first we need to make this place more famous in hell, Vaggie said. I'm thinking billboards. That's perfect, I exclaimed. Let's all work to make one. I'll sit back and watch, Alistair said, summoning a chair and a cup of tea as he began to sip from. So with that, we worked together to make a poster. We all made individual ones that we drew and painted ourselves after that. I posted them around the Pride Ring. Things really are looking up for the Has-Been Hotel from that moment onward. I like how they did billboards, like these huge things, and just gonna like put them on like a wall in like the Pride Ring. Like, there's a bunch of other fucking posters around and everything.
There's all these posters and then just a giant billboard on this random wall.
Yeah. It's gonna get graffitied. I can already see that shit.
Yeah, I bet Fox is gonna do that.
Oh my god, please. Can we get a Vox cameo?
Oh god.
Please, I am.
Charlie's POV. Since making all those posters and billboards, the Has-Been Hotel has been a massive success. Sinners from all over the Pride Ring have come over and are doing really well. It is now very busy and crowded, but as long as the plan works, it wouldn't have to be any longer.
It's okay, sound it out.
And even though everything was succeeding, Vaggie still decided to come down a lot. Not so much for promotion, but actually to hang out with me specifically. She's very she's a very comforting person, and I really appreciate the extra company. That really messed me up.
Yeah, I can tell. Did you have a stroke?
Vaggie's POV. But as long as the hotel's but as well as the popularity as the hotel grew down, so did it up in heaven.
You good, ma'am?
I think my headphones unplugged for a second.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Did that cut out?
Silent. Yeah, I just heard you go silent. I'm like, damn, he's really struggling to read.
Okay, well, I'll restart that line. Vaggie's POV. But as well as the popularity of the hotel grew down in hell, so did it up in heaven. It was showing up in newspapers a lot, which then led to it becoming more frequently appearing in daily conversations between the angels. So much so that someone must have gotten intel that an angel had been helping Charlie and started gossiping until it all spread around heaven. Every day I would start to see more and more angels being accused of these sinful acts, and the exterminator's new job was to send down to hell anyone who looked suspicious. I felt incredibly guilty for causing all of this to happen, but I knew I could admit to it. If Charlie found out, she would think that I was a traitor, and then when I do land in the fiery pit, she would put all the rings against me, and I couldn't risk that. And even though a common trait exterminators were taught at a young age was to be loyal, and that meant that they weren't likely to be accused, I knew that deep down I wasn't safe, and no one else was, especially Charlie.
There you go, buddy. Take a sip of water for that one. Wait, this is downfall. Is Vaggie gonna lose an eye?
Oh no!
She's gonna die!
My baby!
Wait, how many chapters have we read? Damn.
How many?
Too many. Not enough! Alright, Vaggie's POV. Why do I keep saying Charlie? What the fuck? Because of how worried I am for the safety of Charlie and her people, I knew I needed to have a chat with her about it. I left her a text to say that I wanted to meet up with her later, and then got through another day of work. When it isn't the day of the extermination, all I do at work is discuss ideas, plan for the next extermination, and make new and even more powerful weapons. It's extremely boring, but I just have to get through it. Otherwise, I have no money and I can't really do anything. I'm always extremely tired because I stay up all night thinking of Charlie and my fellow exorcisms. Exorcist. Shut up, man.
The fellow exorcisms.
Yeah, the fellow exorcism. Yeah, we be like resurrecting this bitch or something like that. But I've gotten used to that, and it just doesn't give me as much work these days. But today, my coffee really seemed to be kicking in, and I was even more active to the point I was hyperactive. I kept on suggesting plenty of ideas. Not ones I actually wanted them to use, but ideas. Sharpening spears at the speed of light and getting the angels to pile on more and more work for me. Most of the exorcists were astonished and even clapping, but I could tell Lute was concerned. There was quite a few times she would walk up to me and I would shoot straight past her and continue on my work. Once the workday was over, I flew back to my room and waited patiently for midnight. A few hours later, I did the occasional creep out of my bedroom and flew over the buildings of heaven. And just as I was about to fly down, was on the edge of a cloud, I heard a voice behind me. Vaggie? Fucking Lute. Fuck this bitch. Fuck dude. I turned around to see a concerned Lute. When my eyes locked with her.
Oh, hold up.
What?
The alarm's going off.
What alarm?
The house alarm. Hold on.
Did someone break into your house? That's crazy.
She forgot to turn it off.
That's crazy. I thought you were, like, getting broken into.
It's not that too.
I thought you were getting robbed, and I'm like, that's a crazy... This is gonna have to be evidence.
This is gonna be a crazy episode.
Yeah, crazy episode. Lego's first appearance, they get fucking robbed. Yeah, it cuts to this video, like, 2 weeks later. Yeah, so Lego got broken into, they had to do a whole court case, police investigation, so they're back. We're gonna finish this out. Please. Fuck. I turned around to see a concerned Loot. When my eyes locked with hers, she then frowned her eyebrows. "What are you doing?" she explained. "Nothing," I replied. "I've been noticing lately you've been going out of your room at night a lot. What have you been up to?" she asked. "You've been stalking me?" I exclaimed. "Stop being such a nosy bit." And then she walked up to me and peered down below. It's almost as if Luke paused and came to the realization. Wait, are you the angel who's been helping out Charlie Morningstar? No. I stuttered. Deep down I knew it. "I feel like I've been going too soft on you lately," she said. "But honestly, I don't understand why you're hanging out so much with Miss Butterflies and Rainbows." "How dare you talk to her like that," I shouted. "Says you who's dating one." "That's it, I've had enough of you," Lou yelled, and then fucking stabbed. Oh shit. With that, she summoned her angelic sphere. She tried to aim at my heart, but I managed to stop her. But because I was so distracted by that, I couldn't stop her from poking my eye out. While I screamed in pain, she then tore off my wings and kicked me on the back of the legs, forcing me to kneel down. What does that say? "Here's what you get for dumping me." You're
still mad about that?
Damn, that's crazy.
It's been like
You're
a year.
Upset about that. You're so upset about that? Before I could finish my remarks, she put her hands on my shoulders and pushed me off the edge of the clouds, the edge of heaven. As I was falling, the last thing I saw was Luke smiling smugly, and she looked at me while showing off her spear that had my eye on it. I let this happen, and let this be my downfall. That's crazy. Who the fuck is texting me on Discord? Leave me alone. Can't you see can't you see I'm busy reading? Oh, it's Leslie. Now I feel bad.
Oh.
Oopsies.
Poor Leslie. He's getting the brunt of our emotions.
Yeah. I mean, that's exactly what happens during live streams and everything. I'll be, like, having a great time. I see a Discord message. I'm like, yo, who the fuck is this? Get out. You're not the main character. I am.
Okay. Charlie's POV. As I was starting to get worried when Vaggie hadn't arrived at my hotel at her normal arrival time, I did try to wait patiently, but my fear that something had happened to her was starting to panic me. Along with that, during the whole day, Alistair had been piling on more and more work for me to do. Everything was starting to overwhelm me too much, so I left the hotel and took a stroll around the Pride Ring with Kiki. I took a deep breath when I left, feeling freedom for the first time in a while. The stroll with Kiki was really enjoyable, until something that I never expected happened. As we were walking around, suddenly Kiki spotted something, and then ran down a dark alleyway, the same one when I first met my angel friend. "Kiki, come back!" I called.
Sorry.
She continued charging down, so I had no choice but to follow her. I ran down, but as soon as I caught up with her, I finally found Vaggie. She was lying down on the floor with golden blood oozing out of her back. Her wings and her halo were gone. Her Exorcist uniform was hanging on the dumpster, so now all she had was left wearing was a white dress, and also her eye was gone.
No.
Vaggie,
Sheila.
I called. I'm sorry. I'm struggling with voices today.
It's okay.
Her remaining eye twitched a little until it slowly opened up. She then looked up at me in shock. Charlie? She exclaimed. What happened? I asked in panic and bent down to be beside her. Lou found out about our secret and then she did this. The angel explained, cutting off and stumbling on her words as she did so. Are you able to get up or do you need some help? I questioned. I think I'll be fine, she replied, forcing a fake smile. She tried to sit up, but her arms collapsed as she did so and fell back down, hitting her head on the wall behind her. I then realized she had been lying previously and so held my hands out to her. What are you doing? She asked and started to blush. By the time she finished her sentence, I had managed to help her sit up. I rummaged through my pockets so I found a bandage and pulled it out. Hold still, I said, and then held her hand as I wrapped it around her eye. When I was done, I then pulled her up and helped her hand straight. I then pulled my arm around her and helped her walk. Where are we going? She asked as we began to walk out of the alleyway together. To the hotel, I replied. We can't go there, she yelled. Your friends can't see me like this. We'll just sneak past them, she explained. We'll be fine. After taking a while to get up the hill together, I then opened the door, and it seemed that everyone was asleep, so there's no difficulty in getting to my bedroom without getting caught. Once we were in, I walked over. Blah blah blah. I walked her over to my bed and let her sit down. I walked over to my wardrobe and picked out some pajamas I don't wear much and gave them to her. You can wear these. I don't really enjoy wearing them, so they're yours to keep, I said. Thank you, she responded. But where will I sleep? Here, I answered. And where will you sleep? She asked. Here, I replied. Her face went fully red. But Charlie, it'll be fine. I don't snore. I responded. She tried to continue arguing, but then she sighed. Okay. We put our pajamas on opposite sides of her room, and then we got in my bed together. Night, Vaggie, I whispered and then smiled. She nodded and then smiled too. Good night, Charlie.
Oh my god, so romantic. They're already sharing a bed and they haven't said I love you yet. That's crazy. That handshake, that sealed my fate. This will be the last one. I feel like you're about to die.
Sorry, I had a stroke halfway through.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what this deal is between Charlie and Alistair. I can't wait. Alright. Vaggie's POV. The next day I woke up and looked around. It was so weird that I wasn't in my usual bedroom in my usual clothes, but I guess I'm going to have to get used to it. I turned to my side and found Charlie was sleeping right next to me, just about an inch away. I started to feel a blush creeping up in my face as I tried to shuffle away, but suddenly she put an arm around me. Damn, that's crazy.
I'm still waiting for that kiss.
Yeah, me too! I'm waiting! TikTok! I screamed and then was flung out of my bed from Charlie's sleep reflexes. She then woke up and gasped. Are you okay? She asked. I'm fine, I replied briskly. Brisk? Like a brisk iced tea? Sorry, I'm thirsty. With a wobble smile and my face red. Well then, let's start again, Charlie said. Good morning, Vaggie. Good morning, Charlie, I mumbled. After that, she held me up and began to get dressed. I just sat on her bed and I didn't have anything to get dressed into. I think for now, you'll just have to wear the outfit you were wearing before, she informed me. I'll try to get you some new clothes today, though. Okay, I replied. I got dressed into my white dress, and then things got awkward. The one thing we hadn't sorted out yet was how we were going to tell the others in the hotel that I would be staying here. What are we gonna do? I asked. We could always hide you here for a day if you want, Charlie suggested. I don't want to keep myself a secret though. I want to explore around hell, but I can't if I'm stuck here, I admitted. Well, the Princess of Hell hummed. I guess maybe we could let them know. I mean, they know you're ready. Know you're ready, so they shouldn't react too badly. I nodded in response. With that, I grabbed a hold of her hand and together we walked out of her bedroom. She helped me down the stairs since I was still in a little pain, and then led me into the living room where everyone was waiting. What happened to Vag's vagina? God damn it. Angel Dust was about to ask, and then I cut him off. Please don't call me that, I interrupted. What we were going to say is that Vaggie fell, Charlie mumbled. What do you mean by fell? Huss asked. Yeah, she fell down the stairs, I'm so sorry.
She just fell down the stairs. She's fine though.
Yeah.
She tripped and fell, ripped her wings off, and
lost
blood
an eye.
dry out.
Deadly fucking stairs. We gotta quarantine this.
You need to bubble wrap that stuff.
Yeah. Lou tore off my wings and I'm a fallen angel, I explained. You mean you stuck here? Angel Dust asked. Yeah, I muttered. Yay! Nifty squealed, jumping off the couch and wrapping her arms around my legs. You're around here most of the time, so I guess we all got used to seeing you more. Huss replied. So, it's not a big deal? I asked. Everyone was about to chorus. Oh fuck. The chorus, yes, and then Alistair cut them off. It is to me, he said. He then stood up and walked over to me. His grip on my crush's hand. What? Oh, on my crush's hand. Okay, so she was holding. Okay, it became tighter.
Oh, like crutches? When did she get crutches?
I was like, what the fuck am I? I was like, what? I thought they were saying her crushed hand. I'm like, damn, I didn't know her hand fucking got obliterated. Became tighter, so I was so worried about what was gonna happen next. If you're staying here, you'll have to work too, Alistair pointed out. I can't just have everyone working hard unless you're working hard. Unless you're hardly working. God damn it, I can't fucking read. Fine by me, I replied. And also, you have to make a deal, he added. No, don't do it. Don't do it, Vaggie, no. What kind of deal? I asked. You must work here for life, even if you get the opportunity to be redeemed. He explained, holding out his hand. There's no way I'm shaking your hand, I shouted. We started a staring contest until Charlie interrupted us. I need to chat with Vaggie privately. Excuse us, she said briskly, and then pushed me aside. When we got to the wall, she whispered, you can't just refuse one of Alistair's dares, or deals, or whatever. You can't just do that, it's not like it. I bet I can, I replied, smiling as I crossed my arms. The consequences are severe, I can't risk you getting hurt, she cried. Well, I'm not moving, I replied and turned my head back on her. She sighed. Fine then, I'll do it myself, she said and marched off. Wait, what? I questioned. I fell behind her and realized she was about to make a deal for me. I shall make the deal for her, Charlie said and held out her hand. Please don't do this, Charlie, I begged, but it was too late though. Alistair and Charlie shook their hands and I could feel a powerful amount of energy swirling in the air. Alistair then walked back over to me. Because you've been such a good sport, I decided to give you a present. Suddenly, in the blink of an eye, my white dress disappeared and was replaced by a red crop top and black skirt. I also found that I had a new pair of boots on, an eye patch, and a red bow in my hair. Wow, I gasped, and then looked back at him. Thank you, I guess. No problem. It will be nice to have you around, he said. Now, everyone, get to work. Damn, what a shit fucking deal.
She has to work there for eternity, and all they get out of that is an outfit.
Yippee! I survived hell and all I got was this fucking shirt. Alright, you know what? I think this is a good song, but how do you feel? What did you learn today?
I learned that I almost got killed.
Yeah. Someone almost
And-
killed you, broke into your house.
Yeah. And reading is hard.
It sure is. It's really hard.
But this is a nice book so far. The only
Yeah.
issue I have is there's a lot of errors with
Yeah.
the wording.
You know what? Compared to the other books I read, this is pretty good. That's saying a lot.
I'm still working through a lot of I'm right now going through the has-been ones in Helva.
Dude,
Pretty sure I'm on the Huskin Angel episode with you and Sage.
Oh. Lock in for that one, dog. That one
Yeah, so
sucked.
there was warnings on that one.
Yeah, well, there kind of had to be. We didn't really have a choice. But anyway, if you guys want to read this book, I'll have a link down below. And then, thanks, Lego, for joining. I appreciate you. I'll also have, like, Lego's Twitch in the description as well, so you guys can go support him on fucking Twitch and make fun of him when he's playing games.
Yeah, I love being made fun of.
Yeah!
Yippee, yippee, yippee!
On screen is a playlist of all the other Wattpad book club readings that I've done with other people, including the last one that we did. Well, not like me and Lego did, but like the last one that was uploaded is on screen also. But anyway, you have any final words? Anything?
Don't make deals and be careful. Stairs are deadly.
Yeah, they sure are. But anyway, my name is Phoenix, that was Lego, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!